Hello. I have not gone live in months, but let's just double check that this is working. Press the Alt key to pause the chat. Okay, welcome to the live chat. Awesome. Are we on? I have no idea. It has been so long since I've gone live. So if you catch the replay, this will be interesting. Connect to a network. Okay, awesome. My internet isn't working. Okay, if you're there and this is on and you can hear me, please let me know because I'm still trying to verify that this is a thing. Okay, hello. Can you hear me? Okay, hello. Oh, cool. Okay, I'm on. Oh, that was a weird sound. That's now on repeat. Okay, hi everybody. Heather here. And basically I tried to record my day 3 for the 10-day tackle and my camera totally died because I was out shooting for a client today. So I thought I would have just a little bit more juice left to record my own day 3 and I didn't. So woo. So I thought I'd jump on here to say what I wanted to say because I did actually have something planned. And of course, just like old school Heather's Happy Hour times, feel free to say hi. I'm definitely chatting, watching the comments. Hi, Leaders Inspired. Hi, Patricia. Thanks so much for everything. It's been so exciting watching your 10-day tackle vlogs. So yeah, thank you so much for doing it. It's like the best. It's so cool. Black Girl Entrepreneur, what's up? Peach, what's up? Oh, it's so good to see you guys. So I want to definitely at least, deliver what I wanted to say in my day 3 that I was going to record until I ran out of camera battery. But I wanted to talk about why I am personally doing the 10-day tackle challenge. And yes, I'm hosting it, and I've talked ad nauseum about why I'm hosting the challenge. And I mean, if you've been following me, you know my whole thing. Okay, you've heard it 10,000 times over. But I don't think I've really talked about why I am personally taking on the 10-day tackle. And it is part of a greater initiative of my whole strategy for 2019. So backing up a little bit, I think, since I started this journey in 2016, 2017, 2018, just a combination of different things. I was not prepared. I did not have any successful routines in place to foster success, period. And that's a combination of my naivete, my not being prepared, my lack of experience, whatever, doesn't matter. I didn't, because of that lack of successful routines in place, even though I was so, I had it's not for lack of trying, I definitely was trying very hard. But it doesn't matter. I just didn't have the things in place. And that is something that I really wanted to prioritize for 2019, starting with me. I wanted to be more proactive about my life. And I didn't want to feel like I had to wait until I hit some kind of threshold, some kind of goal to be healthy and active and happy, and I think that's something I really struggled with when Tom and I got into a relationship, because it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever come across. But it was always this guilt of I want to hang out with him. And because I can't figure out this whole business thing, I always lean towards him, which made me feel guilty. And it was this whole thing. So anyway, just kiss a hi. So in 2019, what I wanted to do when I started out this year was I wanted to just reset the whole thing. And I felt like everything had led to this moment. I had gained the experience. I had met the what did I say? Contacts. I had tried different things. I'd gathered the data. I had met my boyfriend. I expanded my network here in the Coachella Valley. I replanted roots. I thought that I had everything now to create a system that fostered success, but I needed to start with me. Okay. So in January, I've already made a vlog about this, but I dedicated January to my health, to my physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-beings. That's what I did. And I was super successful. And of course when you change habits like that, it transforms your entire life. I mean, I have clarity. I used to suffer from insomnia like crazy. That was gone, which is, I've tried every remedy in the book, but it wasn't until I just kind of like re-examined my whole thing that I overcame insomnia. So now, anyway, long story long, moving into February, I felt like the thing that I've been missing this entire time is trying to put all the pieces together, my skill set, my passion, my experience with working with people, my experience with trying different business ideas, and trying to put it all together to create something where I could best be of service to people. That is what I want to do at the end of the day, is I want to help people share their story. I've tried consulting. I've tried creating content, online courses. I've tried a lot of things. And I still, when it was February, I still didn't think I really had that clear confidence of like, this is the thing. You know what I mean? So what I wanted to dedicate February to is creating opportunities, like creating the possibilities for opportunities. So that meant #FulloutFebruary, which I love themes. I know I have a hashtag theme for everything, but I need one thing to focus on. So Full Out February, okay, was my motto for February because I wanted to say yes to every single opportunity that came my way. That meant that if someone had an opportunity to give a speech to a group that was like, the event was 48 hours away and I had nothing written, I would say yes, and I would figure out how to write that speech and make it happen. Same thing with teaching classes, same thing with networking events, same thing with lunches and meetings and consultations and everything. I said yes to everything because I figured that if these people were giving me the invitation, then there is a reason for me being there. These people believe that I have something to contribute, and the least I could do is show up. So I said yes. The other thing I did was the 10-day tackle, because I wanted to do something that I thought would be fun. Me. Didn't have to be this proven freaking formula of best practice strategies crap that, like, I'm not dissing it, but I felt like I was drowning in that last year, drowning in like the Teachable and the Convert kits and the YouTube tutorials and the masterminds and all of that. And I've learned so much from consuming all of that content, for sure. And I admire these people greatly for what they've taught me. But I think what happened was that I lost myself. I didn't even know what I was doing. I could have been selling anything at that point, because that is what these people teach, is like to sell your thing. But I didn't know what I was selling. And so, Tom and I, thank goodness for him. And, between the books that I was reading, because one of the things that I prioritized for 2019 was to stop consuming digital content, which tends to be more superficial and very short and not as substantial, and start reading books, right? And with the books that I read, oh my gosh, they completely changed my perspective. And it really helped me understand, like, yo, why are you even doing this again? Like, why are you even doing this? What is the thing that you enjoy the most? Otherwise, go get a job, You can find a job that's fun and just as exciting, that pays way more than you're making right now. So I came up with the idea of the 10-day tackle because the one thing that I could definitely fall back on that I absolutely love doing is I love encouraging people. I love helping people discover their potential. And I love specifically doing it through digital media, because digital media has been my career. I've been fascinated by it since I was a kid because I had the pleasure and the privilege of growing up alongside the evolution of these tools. So like something about 1985, I could, anyway, I've talked about this whole thing a million times on my channel, so I don't want to go too much into it. But basically, like, I wanted to create some kind of initiative that got people to create content, that got people to explore their creativity, that got people to think for a second, hey, amidst my life and my job and my family and my work and my whatever that, the grind of their normal life, if I had the opportunity to create content that other people would watch, that would potentially make an impact on other people, what would that look like? I'm not saying you're going to be a YouTuber that's making a lot of money and super famous, but just for a second, for 10 days, to consider what that would look like and to do this for freaking free, which goes against everything that I have been taught, which, entrepreneurship, business models, and all these things. I just wanted to have fun with this and have other people have fun with me. That's what I wanted to do. So I came up with the 10-day tackle, and it was a super simple freaking thing. And of course, the analytical side of me was like, okay, now we got to do this whole mailing list, and we got to send everyone an email every day, and we have to optimize and get everyone to sign up, and it's got to be this huge thing. And I was like, nope. There's that whole part of my brain that is so hard to turn off sometimes. I was like, you know what? For round 1 of 10-day tackle, I wanted to keep it simple, and whoever signed up. For the people that signed up, I will give them my all. I will watch every video, and there's my boyfriend. I'm live.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Kyle. Hi, Kyle. Nathan. Hi, Heather. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I'd love to be my own boss. Leaders inspired. Hi, everybody. Okay. Tom just got home from the gym. But anyway, so that's what I want to do. So I came up with the idea of 10-day tackle. On top of this, for February, I also told myself that I would post every single day on Instagram and Facebook every single day for the month of February. And I wanted the posts to be as reflective of me as possible. So in reading all these books, it kind of rekindled this love I have always had for being really reflective and for writing that I've always had since, I was a teenager. I've always kept a journal, and I think I incorporated some of that into my vlogs. But, I haven't been vlogging like that in a while. So writing my super long Instagram essays allowed me to rediscover that. But it's also, I just wanted to share more, and maybe on a different platform that wasn't necessarily YouTube, because admittedly, I'm feeling like I'm losing my focus here, and that's why I wanted. So anyway, that's why I wanted to do the 10-day tackle. That's why I wanted to do full out February. That's why I wanted to say yes to everything. That's why I wanted to post on Instagram. That's why I wanted to go 110% in for this month, because I wanted to, gather the data, see what I was capable of, just put it all out there and see where everything lands. Especially piggybacking off of January, where I felt like, now I have the routines in place to be successful. So, there's still one more day in February, and the way that I'm feeling is, no, I'm still not 100% sure what that product or service is going to be, but I can confidently say what I enjoy doing more than other things. I can confidently say what resonates more with my audience than other things. And I wouldn't have if I hadn't done this. I wouldn't have if I hadn't created the opportunities to to gather that data in the first place. So for example, saying yes to these like speaking things. I love doing it. I love being a speaker, whether I'm teaching a class or whether I'm sharing my story or, you know, whether I'm helping people with branding or whatever. I love doing that. I would not have like come to that realization if I hadn't, you know, said yes. I've made it a goal now to definitely write a book at some point. And that's definitely because of my Instagram descriptions, you know, so there's these things, and I'm still, I'm going to go into March really trying to figure out, you know, what's the one thing that I want to sell. And I think what I'm realizing is that it's just going to be a thing that I haven't seen necessarily an example of. If you want to know more about that, you could check out Tom's podcast, The Enthusiasm Project. We did a collaboration maybe 2 weeks ago where there he is, where I talked about creating this thing that doesn't exist, you know, but I feel it. I don't know. I feel it. I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe it is a combination of several things, but whatever it is, it's going to be a thing that helps people learn how they can share their story through new media, because that's what I love doing at the end of the day. So William Haas says, I think writing a book would be awesome. I think so too. I was telling myself like, okay, you could set a goal to write a book by 35. And then I realized I'm turning 34 this year, which means 35 is next year. And I can't imagine writing a book by next year. So I don't know when it's going to be, but yeah. Anyway, you want to come say hi and jump on?
Sure, why not? That's exactly what I'm ready to do.
I'm currently writing one with Ozzy, Rock Entry. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yeah. Are you William Ha? I just saw a clip of Rock Entry's ebook announcement. So you must be the co-writer, which is so crazy. Congrats to you guys. It's so exciting. Who I found your channel through. Yeah. So anyway, if you don't know who this is Tom.
Yes.
The Enthusiasm Project. That's on
me.
YouTube, and also the podcast.
Yeah.
And this is also my business partner, my gym partner, and my roommate.
Life partner.
And the love of my life. It got so hot all of a sudden. I'm like,
because I walked
sweating.
I have that effect.
I need to.
Oh, she's just leaving. Okay. How long? What's happening?
I'm done. I started. Javier, hi. Good job on the videos, man.
Like, oh yeah.
Did you see his Lego one?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so he has a little Lego dude that he like does, like what is that? Shifted perspective?
Tilt shift?
Forced perspective?
Forced perspective. Okay.
Forced perspective photography. So it's like a little Lego dude with a crazy background. Oh, that is totally somebody calling me right now. Yeah, anyway. And cool. he like takes it on like different backgrounds. Anyway, that was really cool. Loved the Lego guy. No timeline needed, make it happen. Oh, you guys are so awesome. It's so great to like. Did you guys all finish your day 3? Is that why you're all here? So here's what happened to me. I was in the middle of recording my day 3. And then my camera died because I had been using it all day at a client thing. So I was like, I can't not do it. So I went live instead. And I think I said what I was going to say in the video. So now we can just hang out.
Cool.
So what's up? How was the gym?
It was good.
Yeah. Hold on. Thanks. Yeah.
There's
Do you want to talk about, what do you think about the 10-day tackle?
Well, I think it's amazing. I would do it, but I can't right now.
Yeah, where are you at?
I can't do it this week. Where's your timing around my schedule?
Tom is so busy at work right now that it would just be insanity for him to do the 10-day tackle, and I totally understand. So
if you do another one, I'll do that one.
Yeah.
But it's fun to watch it. And it was crazy the very first night to look at the hashtag and see like all the videos pop up. And you're like, wow.
Yeah, future reference for when I rewatch this at some point. The feeling of seeing people all around the world, like there's snow in all of your videos, and I can't explain how cool that is. I can't explain
It
that
was
feeling.
pretty nuts. I mean, the collection
Like,
of videos that will exist in the next 7 days from now, a week from now, is pretty crazy. That wouldn't have
Yeah.
that didn't exist 11 days before. It's pretty nuts.
It's crazy.
So
It's
I think
crazy.
it's worth it 1,000%.
Yeah. See, and I don't know what this is, but I feel like you guys are taking your time to do this. You're giving yourselves a chance for, I don't know why, but that is something I want to capture and do more of, and like spark more in people. Does that make sense?
It does.
I don't know how I'm going to monetize that yet, but we'll figure it out. Let's see. Leaders Inspired, her day 3 is uploading. It's at 38%. Awesome. See, I'm kind of cheating because I'm not going to upload today since the live is going to count. But it's just because I was totally shooting for a client today and my camera died. My battery died. I only have one battery for my new Canon M50, and I busted this guy out, but it also ran out of battery. So it just...
Well, you were barely awake when I left, so...
Yeah, I know. I really had to like rally it. Oh my God. I started the keto diet last week. And if you don't know anything about it, there's a thing that you get called the keto flu, which is when your body is transitioning from using sugar and carbs as energy and using fat instead, and having to like restart your entire system. And in that conversion, you get something called the keto flu. And it's hitting me hard real bad. It's so bad. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's see. Kyle says, Javier needs more Lego vids. Just Kiss says, all my vids are enlisted, but I love being challenged to do videos every day. Yes. Just Kiss. I am a little behind on the productivity challenge. I'm not going to lie. But the emails look awesome. So great job. Good job to us. And I can't wait for us to chat on Friday about some of the data that we've collected. What's up with you?
I don't know what is up with me.
I'm sweating. Javier says, thanks for the feedback about my Lego buddy. He makes a little appearance today. Oh, that's awesome. So Javier also has a dog named Max. Have you seen Max?
I don't remember, honestly.
It's a big dog. I don't know what kind of dog it is.
No, I haven't seen that.
It's a bigger dog, and he walks Max no leash, and it follows him. He's so polite.
What we don't do?
We can never do that. Our dogs would run away like so fast.
It's not that they would run away; they would just wander around.
They don't know the concept of like walking by you. It's annoying. So, okay, Javier still has to edit. Yeah. I remember. I know that feeling. Ooh. Just Kiss. Lots of
Rottweiler. What a good dog.
Yeah. He's such a good boy. Lots of imperfect no makeup vids. Hey, Just Kiss it. Your lighting is awesome. So like it looks like you have makeup. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if it's because you're wearing glasses and the lighting, but it looks great. So good job. So what else?
On the way home, I was listening, shocking I know, to one of Matt D'Avella's podcasts.
He's obsessed.
It's so good, but it's episode 97, Setting Life Priorities. And it was so interesting because they were talking about him, and the guy he was talking to were both people who were entrepreneurs, started their own thing, like worked for themselves, and then talked about something you said, which is like, you're the worst boss you've ever had by far. And so they went into really the importance of setting like work-life balance, which could apply to anybody at any job or with any endeavor. But, setting up their non-negotiables in their schedule, like going to the gym or, stop work when your significant other comes home or whatever it is, whatever your priority is, and then fitting work around it instead of just automatically either trying to fit into like a 9 to 5 schedule or just let your work take up all day, every day. because, you know, your work will fill whatever time you give it to fill, no matter what. And I think that goes for everybody.
Yeah.
And so you could say, like, you know, if you're doing a 10-day tackle video, that like, I need to edit the video, but that could be from, you know, 7:00 tonight to 11:30 tonight. Or you could say, I need to edit this video in the next 90 minutes, or I'm setting aside 2 hours a night to work on it, or however long it is, and get done what you get done. And a lot of the times what you need to get done will magically get done in that time because you force it to.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that's so interesting. I was thinking that's interesting because I have so many things in the next few days that I wanted to try to do. But there's regular work stuff, and there's lots of work stuff, but my own personal stuff. And I was like, man, if I just set aside, like, designate chunks of time where I'm spending 2 hours on this, 2 hours on this, 2 hours on this, I could probably get all those projects done.
Kissa just talked about that in today's email for her productivity challenge. She talked about time blocking, and you have to designate the time. What doesn't get scheduled doesn't get done. But the deadline makes everything. That's part of the 10-day tackle, you know, is like,
because you can't spend more than a day on the thing.
Yeah,
like
that's it. If you say like, I'm gonna make a video someday, it just doesn't happen. It ends up just falling away, and it never happens. And that's why I wanted to create a thing where, like, yo, we'll keep each other accountable. Let's do this. You know, you're part of something bigger. It's not just you. So I think it really helps with, like, let's just do our best. I'm not trying to help you guys, like, you know, make Academy Award winning movies or anything. We're just trying to get started. So, and you guys are all doing so fantastically so far. It's such a joy for me to watch them. Like, this morning, I felt like absolute crap, but I just was like sitting there watching all these videos, and it was so cool. I told Dave of the North, he's in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, have you thought about moving to the Coachella Valley? Because it's 74 degrees here today. Oh, man.
Let's see. Just Kissa says, this challenge helping me be more comfortable in my own skin and let the topic story of the video speak for itself. That's
awesome. I'm so glad to hear, which is crazy because I would never think that that's something that you struggle with. But I'm glad that that's what it's doing. Kyle says, Tom, I struggle with balancing time, family, work, me time.
It's so hard.
Yeah. Leaders Inspired. My video just bumped me out. We'll start it again. Yes, balance is so tough. Oh, oh my gosh.
Yeah, balance is hard because it's also different for everybody.
Yeah.
And it's different at different times for everyone. Like, your balance now that's ideal is going to be different than your balance in 6 months.
Oh, totally. I mean,
because that's what they were talking about. It was such a good podcast. It was almost sad to like have to turn it off because they were talking about like what got you here isn't going to be what gets you there. And so, you know, you did a thing to get to this point, but where you want to go doesn't necessarily mean that you just stay the course. You might have to pivot and adapt and reprioritize.
Actually, there was inspiration for me behind doing this live stream. And just Kissa, really quick, the inspiration behind this live stream was Jasmine. If you go into the Facebook group, you'll see what I'm talking about. She did, I think, a live today where she talks about meeting Gary. I watched that and I was like, I gotta go live. But anyway, that's it. Have fun eating dinner. But Jasmine Star is one of my, you know, huge inspirations, and she had a consultation with Gary, Gary Vaynerchuk.
How did that go?
I don't want to say how much she spent, but she spent a significant amount of money.
Right, I would imagine.
For 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Which she was blessed with 10. But she got what she was looking for.
Okay.
But I couldn't believe how much it was.
You have to tell me when we're off stream.
Yeah. She wanted to keep it within the Facebook group, so I don't want to talk about
those things because I like Gary.
But anyway, the reason why I brought it up was because she was originally supposed to have her consultation with him in October. And then Instagram didn't work. So they were like, we'll try again later. They tried in December, didn't work. We'll try again later. And then Jasmine finally was like, I don't care about the going live with Gary on Instagram. I just want to ask Gary a question. Is there any way I can meet you somewhere where I could ask Gary a question and that's it? I don't care about going live. And they were like, well, we're going to be in LA next week, which was last week. So they totally met up and she finally got to ask her question. And
Nice.
she was like, I mean, she said everything happens for a reason because the question she was going to ask in October was 100% completely different than the question she actually asked, which was what you were saying. You know, what gets you to a certain point isn't the thing that's going to get you to the next thing. So
I think I might off a podcast for free.
Yeah. Martin, $2. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I know you've been wanting to go skating. I don't know when that's going to happen. I can't go skating right now because I'm keto flu. There's no way I can balance on a skateboard right now. But
I was so surprised that you are upright right now. You were so dead when I left. That was like 2 hours ago.
But you know what? I had dinner.
Food makes a difference.
I think that helped. I was just standing all day. So anyway, I think I'm going to call it. He's going to go shower. I still got to post on Instagram. And those aren't easy. That's at least an hour. So thank you so much for tuning in. It was fun chatting with you guys. If you're doing the 10-day tackle, which many of you are, keep on going. Day 4 is still going to be fun. Day 5 and 6 and 7 are probably going to be more tough just because it's like,
that's the point though.
Yeah, because you've got the enthusiasm to fuel you for day 1, 2, and 3. And then it starts to be like, oh my gosh, where am I going to find the time? But that's the part where you're going to get those like crazy ideas where you're like, oh, that's something I wouldn't have thought about before. So totally stick it out. I'm doing it right here with you. And you guys are all doing a great job. So anyway, with that said, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I will catch you guys later. Bye. And stream.